This is who she is. I mean, she's one of the most elite competitors I've ever been around. You know, and the only other competitor that I can compare her to is Tamika Catchings. You know, they make quicker reads and play with a lot more rhythm, better timing, and multiple weapons on the floor. I mean, and it's a team that's playing with a lot of confidence. You know, the way that she approaches the game, you know, her professionalism. You know, it was big. You know, it was exciting. It was one of the most exciting things for me that I wanted to happen tonight.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Christie Sides, that's for sure. The Fever just showed her the door faster than you can say playoff berth. It's like getting a promotion and a pink slip in the same envelope. But hold on to your jerseys, folks, because this story gets even better. Caitlin Clark, the rookie who's been dunking on expectations, might be doing a happy dance. Because Stephanie White, the coach with more wins than a scratch-off ticket, could be stepping in. It's like upgrading from a tricycle to a motorcycle. Exciting? Yes. Risky? You bet your basketball. So let's back up. The Fever made the playoffs for the first time in forever. I mean, we're talking years of watching from the sidelines, and suddenly they're back in the game. It's like finding a forgotten $20 bill in your winter coat. Unexpected but awesome. Let's talk about how it all went down. Caitlin Clark comes in as this big rookie sensation. Everyone's hyped, thinking she's gonna turn the team around overnight. But at first, it was rough, like really rough.
Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever had over 1.8 million viewers. This is now on an NFL Sunday. They had over 1.8 million viewers, and the rest of the games had around 400,000 viewers. These people are coming in waves to watch one player who has sold out every single arena that she has played in this season. I have not seen the viewership reports for the games last night yet, but I'm sure that it is probably double of what the Indiana Fever game got on Sunday.
The team started 1-8, and everyone was wondering if Clark was all hype. People were scratching their heads, thinking, is this the same Caitlin Clark we've been hearing about? Then something clicked. It's like Clark found the cheat codes to the WNBA or something. She started cooking, and I mean really cooking. We're talking full course meals on the court. Suddenly she's dropping dimes like a broken vending machine, scoring from everywhere and grabbing rebounds like they're going out of style. The team went on a tear, and it was beautiful to watch. They finished 2020 and snagged that last playoff spot. It's like a Cinderella story, right? The underdogs making a comeback, led by their rookie superstar. Clark's putting up numbers that make your head spin. 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She's not just good, she's breaking records left and right. Rookie of the year? Check. All WNBA first team? You bet. It's like watching a highlight reel in real time. So here's where the fairy tale takes a dark turn. The Fever gets swept in the first round by the Sun. It's a tough break, but hey, progress, right? I mean, they made it to the playoffs. That's gotta count for something. It's like getting to the front of the line at your favorite restaurant, only to find out they're out of your favorite dish. Disappointing, sure, but at least you got in the door. Apparently not. Are you ready for this? The Fever fire Christie Sides out of nowhere, which is totally insane. It's like thanking someone for giving you a ride by kicking them out of their own car. Sides took this team from the basement to the playoffs, and boom, she's out. It's enough to give you whiplash. You won't believe what happens next, but first, let's look at why they might have made this move. It's clear the Fever aren't just looking to make the playoffs anymore. With talents like Clark and Aliyah Boston, they're dreaming bigger. We're talking championship big. It's like they've tasted the appetizer, and now they're hungry for the whole buffet.
WNBA Player of the Week. There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. She now has 102 on the season and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place and 26 away from UNESCO of the New York Liberty. She ain't beating Asia Wilson for the MVP, but she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year, by the way.
But firing Sides? That's a bold move. Let's see if it pays off for them, because right now, it looks like the Fever are playing 4D chess, while the rest of us are still figuring out checkers. Stay tuned, folks, because this story is far from over. The Fever aren't just playing chess anymore. They're redesigning the whole game. And at the center of it all, a rookie with an $88 million price tag and apparently enough influence to shake up the entire franchise. But is this a genius move or a rookie mistake? Let's break this down. The Fever just fired Christie Sides, the coach who got them to the playoffs for the first time in years. It's like they won the lottery and decided to burn the ticket. But why? Well, it's all about Caitlin Clark. This isn't just any rookie we're talking about. She's a once-in-a-generation talent who's changing the game faster than you can say three-pointer. Imagine this. Clark's on the court and it's like she's got a crystal ball. She's seeing plays unfold before they even happen. She's hitting threes from so far out, you'd think she was trying to score on a different court. It's not just her skills, it's her basketball IQ. She's solving a Rubik's Cube while everyone else is playing tic-tac-toe. The Fever aren't just planning for next season. Oh no, they're thinking way bigger than that. They're plotting a whole dynasty around Clark. It's like they've got the golden goose, and they're determined to build her the fanciest coupe in the league. They're not just looking to improve, they want to dominate. Sources are saying that Clark's feedback was a big reason Sides got the boot. That's right, the rookie's got that much pull already. It's like she walked into the franchise and immediately got handed the keys to the kingdom. It's unprecedented, but then again, so is Clark's talent. The Fever are eyeing Stephanie White as the new coach. White's got history with the Fever. She led them to the WNBA Finals back in 2015. She's got a career record of 59-41, which is nothing to sneeze at. She's also the current coach of the Connecticut Sun, plus she's been singing Clark's praises louder than a fan at courtside. So stay tuned on where Ms. White ends up for the 2025 season. But here's the million-dollar question, or should I say the $88 million question. Is this the right move? Sure, White's got the experience and she knows the franchise, but is nostalgia enough? The Fever are under some serious pressure here. They're not just making a coaching change, they're making a statement about their future. This decision could be the difference between building a dynasty and squandering a generational talent. It's like they're standing at a crossroads, and the path they choose could lead them to championship glory. Well, let's not think about the alternative. One thing's for sure, the Fever's management believes this is the make or break moment. They're not just hoping for a playoff spot anymore, they're dreaming of championships, and they think they could be contenders as early as 2025. That's some serious optimism right there. So what do you think? Is this a stroke of genius or a massive gamble? Are the Fever about to become the next great dynasty in the WNBA, or are they setting themselves up for a spectacular fall? One thing's for sure, with Caitlin Clark leading the charge, it's going to be one hell of a ride. Buckle up, basketball fans. The Fever are about to bring the heat. Alright, let's wrap this up. The Fever are rolling the dice big time, but with Clark on their roster, they might just hit the jackpot. We're talking championship dreams as early as 2025. It's like they've got a superstar racehorse, and they're determined to find the perfect jockey. This coaching shakeup could be the move that makes or breaks the Fever. They could become the Beatles of basketball, changing the game forever, or they might end up as the one-hit wonders of the WNBA, all hype and no staying power. So what's your take? Are the Fever geniuses, or are they fumbling their future? This is one of those moments that could go down in WNBA history, for better or worse. The Fever are all in, and now we wait to see if their gamble pays off. Again, thanks for joining us on this journey through some of the most exciting times in WNBA history. We want your thoughts on this, so please share in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's go!